You are now tuned in to the last episode of Spraying with the Little Boy Sprayer. Hopefully today, you guys, I will finish spraying these soybeans. Hopefully, if all goes well. I'm in a field where I actually had to do some replanting. I don't know if you guys remember that or not, because there was a deer standing right there when we were replanting the soybeans. And I actually ran that same deer out of the field already this morning. And as you can see on these ends here, there's a lot of sickle pods out here and a lot of water weeds because they have eaten the ends down. I've already noticed while spraying that a lot of the places where I had to replant, they're grown up just like that right there, because the replanted beans, they have not grown enough to shade out the weeds, and they also have been eaten on the replanted beans. So I guess I'm gonna see how it looks out here as we continue to motor along. The beans, other than around the ends though, they look good. They're nice and tall. So, whoa, man, where is the ditch at? Okay, I don't want to run in the ditch on either side. Boy. But anyway, yeah, like I was saying, the beans otherwise, they looking pretty good. You can see as I'm pulling into the field here where they're coming. Wow, yeah, I'm still amazed at them. I still thank God that they're growing the way that they are. I have actually, you see that I got the GPS on, but I really haven't been using it because even in this field here, I planted this with the drill and it's closer, so you can't see the rows like you can where Dan planted, but I can see Dan's planter path still. I still can make it out. I haven't literally had to use the GPS yet, so I'm gonna and there was a deer out in there. I'm gonna continue to see how far I can get without using the GPS. All right, you guys, so I got that field knocked out. Gotta go across these crossings here where you can't see nothing. Let's get this one knocked out. I think I can already see Dan's track about right here. Yep. I see it. I see it, you guys. Can you see it? Let's back up. Let's back up to the woods because I didn't pull the end-row pass as wide as the sprayer. So we're backing up and we're taking off. I remember very vividly the thumbnail of the video. I took a picture of the deer that was eating over there and how bare it was on them ends right there. And as you can see, in that next field we gotta go to, the ends are woolly as well. I can't see any tracks out here. I think I'm about right anyway. All right, so we're heading into another field now, and oh my, where is the ditch? Okay, I think we good now, man. So on the, oh, look at this. Joker's been eating right there. Let's see how they ate the top side of that right there. Man. Anyway, I know on the wood side of this field, I had to replant. So I know it's gonna be bare over there when we get over there. There's a deer running. You see the deer running? You guys see it? Uh-huh. And this side is infested with weeds as well. Man, them jokers is growing up bad on this end. Wow. I had to replant all of that in the field across the ditch as well. The back part of it. Wow. Right here in the middle of the field, things look good. See where they come to on the tire? Whenever I stopped with the drill and I didn't back up and let it down before I took off, that's what happened. A lot of gaps like that. And I've been seeing a lot of gaps like that because I wasn't thinking about backing up. Y'all remember we had to keep getting out to check to see if the seed was going deep enough? Man, I've seen a lot of gaps out here. A lot of them have closed up though because the beans have gotten so big, but I should have been backing up every time I stopped and then taking off. So I'm across the ditch now, and I mean, there's actually beans down in there, but being that they had to be replanted, they're short and the weeds are outgrowing them. So we are gonna spray some Roundup out here to try and knock down the weeds and maybe save the beans, save what beans are out here, because that's, I don't know, that's quite a few acres there that have been overtaken by the weeds. Man, I mean, like literally everything that I replanted is submerged with weeds right now. Yep, all of these ends. Bumpity bump, bump, bump. But then we grow out of it. They've been eating the tops right there though. I just ran another deer out, you guys. I think that's about the third one for today already, and it's only 9:47 a.m. There's gonna be a lot more to come, I can believe. So I got this farm here finished up, and luckily, for the most part, I was able to find the last sprayer pass, and these beans, they will stand back up because it's right in between the rows, even though these rows are tighter than the planter pass. I know I keep saying that, but luckily I was able to still see them. Oh yeah, and whenever I be turning, whenever I be like turning, trying to find the next path that I need to go down, yes, of course I have to run over the beans because I gotta be counting the rows. I can't look straight and count the rows going down the field rows. So I have to eventually run over some beans. All right. That's Dan's father-in-law, Billy, and his neighbor on their lawnmower having an old man's meeting. Oh man. Where's Timon and Pumbaa? They would love to rustle up this grub. It's already rustled up for them. All they had to do was pick it and eat it. Hi, worms. Y'all trying to get a free ride on my step? Alright, you guys, so we're entering another farm here. We're gonna work on it. We're going to work on it. Well, got this portion of the farm knocked out. Gotta move closer to the road now. I didn't run a deer out. I was surprised at that. Real surprised, being that this is the very backfield. You guys, I'm afraid this field here has gotten beat around by the wind because these bushes are not standing up as tall, and I cannot see the sprayer pass all that well. I can make it out a little bit, but you see how it looks lower right there? Oh, look at them wild turkeys. I think the wind might have laid them down some here. I see you, wild turkeys. Had to circle around because I had one boom pass over there left. But anyway, one difference about this field, this entire farm was distant cultivated. So I don't know if that has any role in why the wind did it worse, or if the wind was just stronger over this way. But there's definitely a difference. I'm pretty sure you can see the different height levels out there of the beans. Man, this last field has been a hassle, you guys. I'm glad to be done with it. Yes, I am. Wraps that thing up. I couldn't see the spray pattern in that field. All right, you guys, we had another farm, and I'm about to hit a trench. That's a deep one there. Wow. Oh! I see a spot where I totally forgot to plant. And I bet it's because of the trench. Look at that. Lord have mercy. We'll get to it. I have to tell on myself when we get closer to it. Man, this field has trenches galore. Oh, right there. Man. I think there's another one right here. Oh, yes, there is. Dan, you in these trenches. Oh, man. Like I'm on a roller coaster out here. Now, these beans are pretty out here though. And they're standing up pretty good. I can sort of keep up with the sprayer pass. We're getting close to confession time. Oh, wait, I wasn't ready. I didn't know there was a trench there. Wow! What in the world? Okay, you guys, so yeah, you see that? The reason for that is I hit a trench when I was planting on this end of the field, and it shook me so hard that I forgot to let the disc openers down. You know, I gotta blame it on Dan. Oh man, really, I don't know. I guess I forgot to put it down, you guys. That's all that is. And since I wound back up on that end of the field, I'll leave out this way since there's nothing to run in. Oh my goodness. You guys let me do this. How did you guys let me do this? You should have told me the disc openers weren't down. And I couldn't go back and correct it because I didn't know that it was like this. Y'all do know that I left a pass in one of the farms that we got to go to, but I was able to plant it out when I had to go back and replant. Guess we're going across the road now. So I started in this field backwards. Not really, but I started over there where I come in at the field at, and I worked my way over this way, and I just had to come back down this pass and then hit the end rows on that end of the field, which I already discovered have been eaten up by the deer. I think I had to replant those as well. And we'll continue to work on it. As you guys can see, this end is pretty weedy. And as I just mentioned, I think I replanted this as well, but the same results. The same results. And no, I don't see no sprayer pass. I'm just gauging myself by that boom over there. I believe the fact that this side over here on these ends is shaded is another reason why it's really bare over there. Not so much the deer eating that up, but whenever you got trees blocking the sun, you also stunt your growth. All right, you guys, so whoa, ooh, man, I tell you, I always get caught out there. I just sprayed a little 3-acre field. I'm on a different farm from where I last was. I said I want to go to the furthest farm and work my way back to where I'm stationed so that I can get a better judgment of how much I have to fill up next time to finish. And wow, I forgot about this. I forgot Dan told me about this pass here. Another pass I made and didn't let down the drill. Oh my goodness, you guys, what in the world? Y'all not supposed to see my mistakes. Nah, I'm joking. But yeah, wow. I forgot about that one. Yeah, y'all got to see my bloopers. My bloopers. Anyway, I'm about maybe 5 miles from the last farm that I sprayed. And I said I'm gonna come over here and knock this one out. That way, whenever traffic gets worse, I won't be trying to travel over here in that 5 p.m. hour. So I'm gonna knock this field out and we'll see how it looks out here. It already looks like this field is struggling maybe from not having proper fertilizer or something. It's yellow out here. So let's ride around it and see what it looks like. Wow, you guys, I'm thinking maybe the deer have eaten on them so bad that they've tried numerous times to like regrow themselves, and it's just not cutting it. Cause I mean it's pretty bad out here. They real short. And then my pass that I forgot. But yeah, I'm thinking that's what happened. A lot of this is probably new growth where they tried to regrow, you know, the plant tried to regrow themselves, but it's just not having it. And the plant probably has stressed itself out from trying to regrow so many times that it's just not, it's not making much of anything. Looks a little bit better here, but you guys know how it looks in the other fields where we came from compared to this. Now we gotta go down my pass. Oh my goodness. Oh no. It's bare. It's bare out here, you guys. Yikes. I blame you guys. Y'all didn't tell me. Y'all were sitting there watching and you didn't tell me that this pass was not being planted. My, you guys, this right here looks pretty sad here. Very sad. The rest of the field looks the same way. Well, that's gonna do it for this field, you guys. This is a sore sight for eyes to see, especially with that. You'll get back on the road and head to yet a different farm. The farm where I originally knew that I left the pass. Man, oh man, oh man. We're gonna see how it looks where I replanted in it. Have you guys ever gone so fast in your life? Man, we were flying, you guys. Anyway, oh man, look at here. Them beans hadn't grown up good enough. I gotta let this boom out. That was the other path that I forgot. There's weeds growing up. Them beans, they trying to come up, but everything that's late, there's a struggle. There is a struggle. My. Terrell. You got to do better, boy. But I tell you what, them field beans, them jokers is looking good. I guess we'll be able to tell the tale when we get down that hill. Oh, it's looking good. It's looking good. Usually down that hill down there, towards the end of that field, it usually drowns out, but it's been a drier year, so it's looking good. I mean, they ain't never looked that good before. Usually they drown out. And there's oh man, there's a trench up here that Dan dug. Oh my goodness. Here it is. I see it. Oh my, oh. Wow, you guys. You guys, that is dangerous. That is dangerous. So down here, you guys, like I said, it usually drowns out, but I have to count my rows in a second. I'm looking down here and the beans have grown. Okay, so yeah, you guys, it is the deer that have eaten these down, which is why the weeds are trying to outgrow them. I should have known that. But I mean, like I said, earlier this year, with it being so dry, it has benefited this field on this end of it particularly, because normally, like I said, this stuff would have been drowned out on a normal rain year. So I'm on the left side of the hedgerow now, and I figured it would be looking about the same with the weeds over here. Oh, it's wet too. Oh, I feel my tires sinking. I'm gonna spray it though. I know when you ride on the window, you can better see what it looks like outside. Can you see how the field slopes downward the closer to the woods we get? That's what I was talking about, how down on this end of the field it's normally wet. Well, that does it for my blooper side here. My blooper side. Gonna go over here to the right and hit this little field. I'm probably gonna run out before I finish. We're coming up on the ends of this different field here, and let's see what it looks like. Yeah, it's weedy out here. Even this little field here usually has a lot of places where it drowns out, like this bottom right here we're getting ready to go through. That's one bottom, and there's another bottom that we're gonna come up on that Dan has a trench running through where it's normally drowned out at. But man, this field is looking good as a whole. There's one more little field. Hold on, we about to come up on that trench right here. Let me slow down. It's not too bad on this side of the field, but as you get closer to the other side, it's deeper. But there's one more little field on this particular farm that I had to replant the whole field because the deer ate it up. So I'll check back in whenever we get there. All right, you guys, so we're coming into the field now that I had to replant. This field is tiny. This is probably like 2 acres probably. But like I said, it had to be replanted because it's back here in the cut. And they actually look like they've grown some. This is probably the best replant I've seen so far. Of course, I get back on this end and it looks worse. Yep, looks all right in this little field. Well, you guys, that's gonna do it for this farm. One last farm and then we'll be done. Ha ha ha, this, you guys, was intentionally left out because there was a house or a barn spot right there and there was a bunch of bricks. So yeah, there's an excuse for that patch of unplanted beans. This is actually our first year farming this farm here, so these beans look pretty good. Just had to open this gate. This is the actual gate. If you remember when I was planting soybeans, I told you that the grain drill had caught hold to the cable and pulled the post down. Well, Danny or Dan fixed it. I don't know, one of them. I'm telling you, I'm just telling all on myself. Anyway, let's get to it. All right, you guys, so as you guys know, I've been showing you all of my bloopers on today. And whoa, I guess that's the ditch there. Better watch out for that. I guess I'm gonna get ready to wrap this video on up. This is the last farm I gotta get done. And I'm gonna have to do some more spraying, but it won't be soybean spraying. But yeah, I just wanna end this video by encouraging somebody, and I've encouraged in this manner before. Wait a minute, is that a trench? Woo, yes it is. You know, you may have made some mistakes in life, and then too, even as a believer, you know, we're still not perfect. We're being perfected, and we come short of God's glory. But I want to encourage you to know that God is not going to take his hands off of your life because you mess up. We serve a God that is, I'm telling you, man, his love, his grace, his mercy, it's more than we can imagine. And the thing is, grace means that we don't deserve it. But because of Jesus, it's made available to us. And that's why God will never give up on us. So, like I said, no matter what has happened in your life, what may happen, never give up on God, because he's never going to give up on you. There's a song that says that. You know what I'm saying? Don't give up on God, and don't give up on yourself. You may think that you're just a total wreck, but in the sight of God, he sees you totally different through Jesus. And like I said, I know some of you guys, you know, you aren't saved, but I want you to know, hey, that God, he's calling you. He's calling you to have a relationship with him through his son Jesus. That's how we can receive God's grace and mercy. It's through what Jesus has done. Jesus finished work on the cross. So once again, hey, no matter what you're facing in life, keep encouraged. Don't throw in the towel. Don't give up. Because God will not give up on you. I'm grateful that he never gave up on me and that he doesn't give up on me. Because like I said, I'm yet being perfected. I'm a work in progress until the day that I die. The thing is, you just got to begin the journey. You got to put your faith in Jesus and begin the journey. Once you begin the journey in Christ, then you are entitled to receive that grace and that mercy that is never ending. That love of God that is unconditional. Glory to God. So I pray that you enjoyed the video on today. Like I said, I got to do some more spraying. It won't be in the beans. It'll be a surprise. Anyway, you guys stay blessed. Whoop, there's a trench. You guys keep encouraged. And as always, we'll see you in the next one.